guys, I'm the Kegman. Welcome to Keg Man Plays and the Motorsport Manager 5 Fantasy 19 Kegman Edition series. We're in season 3. I had to think about it there. We're in season 3. This is the midway point, I believe, in the season. Have a look. Oh, okay, no, we're 2/3 of the way through. Okay, so race 6. Race 6, race 7. Race 7. Race 7. Heck, mate. Get your sword out. We're in race 7. At least today I've managed to record the opening part properly as opposed to catching it midway through a race, eh? Hey, yeah, I can. Anyway, let's have a look. So in the last race in the Ardennes, we managed to get ourselves a 1st and a 6th place. That puts us 75 points clear ahead of Cadillac Racing. We have 1st place, and Book and Cairoli are in 1st and 2nd respectively. 3 wins for Book, 1 for Cairoli. Cairoli 22 points clear of Castro Neves, and Book 23 points clear of Cairoli, for a total of 45 points clear of Castro Neves. Not bad, not bad at all. We're doing pretty damn well. We are taking on Tondela today. I'm kind of looking forward to it, kind of not. Tondela is something that I mess up on quite a bit, unfortunately for me. It is one of those things. That door's going to keep going. Really frustrating, right? That door is going to open and shut a lot. Open and shut a lot. It's a windy day outside, but it's also a hot day, and I am doing my best to try and mitigate that, having things like windows open. So we're probably going to hear the door open and close a few times, unfortunately. It does get far too warm for me to sit here comfortably and record. It really does. But never mind. Let's have a quick look at the sponsors. The Richard Mille, or Miller. That sponsorship ends today after this race. Hopefully we can get ourselves a nice win. We'll get our sponsorship appeal up to level 5 again. We've got a long time before any other. Well, it's Yahoo, the sponsorship 6 slot, that will go soon. And then after that, it's Julius Spa, Kaspersky, and 6 races. And then Cannon. I am looking to stay in this tournament again, shall we say, tournament championship, for another season, just purely to make a bit of cash dollar. That and the fact that certain sponsorships, long sponsorships, end sort of towards the end of next season, means that I kind of want to wait. I want to wait until we get promotion, because we can then hopefully get ourselves a sponsorship that is worth a lot more. Obviously, getting promotion will end up being a lot more lucrative for us. I don't want to spend a season having to compete with less money, if that makes sense. Does that make sense to you? It makes sense to me. Right, cornering was actually okay for once, but it's going to get messed up. And I want to go Lung. Tyre choice, of course, is going to be the super softs. I do love the fact that our drivers can just drive forever on tyres. It is brilliant. Love it. Absolutely adore. Great. You know what I don't adore though, and it's just a little thing. It's just a little thing. Number one, that there's not Motorsport Manager 2 yet, and it doesn't seem to be one in the works. The PC this is. Also, when you're looking down the car balance, you've got speed balance here, you've got handling here, cornering there. But cornering up here, and then you've got the speed here, and then handling here. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's just from a looking at it point of view, from a visual thing. For me, it's frustrating. I don't know why. Maybe I just like things to be fucking tidy. Unlike my hair, which, yes, I know needs a cut. I've been aware of that for a while. I went to get my hair cut the other day, and the place was shut. And I wasn't impressed. But he is an independent. He does work on his own. And, yeah, you've got to have a day off, haven't you? You've got to have a day off. But, never mind. Never mind. I'm sure I can get it cut tomorrow. That's the plan. Go in on a Saturday, get it cut. Go from there. It's gonna a long fucking time coming. A long fucking time coming. Right, we've got a great OK pawn, and needs a bit of work there. But did say, didn't I, that the cornering is more or less bang on. No, that was for Book, wasn't it? Right. So the handling doesn't need to do too much. Maybe to there. The cornering could probably go that way as well. We're going to send the speed balance down to there, probably. Adjust that cornering down just there, like so. and suspension. Yeah, go with that. Look. Ah, we've got to book it here. Get it. Get it. Get it. You get it. Yeah, not fantastic here. That's fine. My assertion that the cornering was bang on, completely off the book. But it is what it is. It is what it is, and it was shit. Yeah. The speed balance, I'm going to send it as far away as possible. The handling to there, cornering. I mean, I've got a lot to work with. In fact, actually, I've got fuck all to work with. I've got to try and work it out. We'll get an attack overtake on you, and then we'll bring them both in again. Bring in, bring in. Get it sped up. We'll drop it down to speed 2 once we see the pit lane. We'll be seeing very shortly Pyro getting to that pit lane. There we go. We've got a good, excellent, great. So I sent the cornering the wrong way, which isn't a huge problem. I can get that fixed very, very quickly. Just got to send it back to there. Obviously, what with it being not perfect, but it's not excellent. I would like to try to get something more out of it. Speed balance. I need to drop you to there. Handling's more or less fine. What about this cornering? That cornering could probably go there without upsetting this too much. And if we do that, right, let's check that out. Right, book. Excellent, great, great. Okay, lucked out a little bit there. 96%, 95%. Okay, so all we've got to do now is minor adjustments, like so. Little minor adjustments. And we'll see if that gets us an improvement. Bit of change down speed balance, bit of change down handling. Probably shouldn't be too much to help us out with, but just little percentages, little percentages. If we can get another 5%, then 5%, 2%, I'll be happy. Right, bring in, bring in. Let's get up to speed 12 again. We do need to get these guys out. We just received a level 1 knowledge for the race trim and the super softs, and I'll be looking for level 3 today. I'll be looking for level 3 today. Whether we get it or not is a different question. And the speed has gone the wrong way. Okay, so we're still 94. The speed balance actually wants to go longer. It actually wants to go longer. Right, okay. Do that then. Look, excellent, great, great. Probably no change. Probably went down a percent. 96%. Okay. Oh. Try that. I don't want to change too much. I think he's probably good to run. I'll take 96%. I won't lie, I will take 96%. Because 96% isn't too bad. By the way, if the door becomes too much, I will stand up and shut it. You'll get to see things that you might not necessarily like to see, like my ass. That being said, I am wearing boxers and shorts. It's not like my ass is completely exposed. It's not like I'm sat down here, bare ass, straight on the fucking... No, I'm not doing that. No, not at all. Just, you know, you'll get to see my rotund derriere. 97%. That'll do nicely, I think. We'll just let you run. Yeah. Off you fucking go, mate. Get out there. We've got an excellent, great, excellent over here. That is a 90. Very, very happy. 97. I'll take 97. We're going to get these guys to really push as well. Want to get to level 3. And then, if possible, we'll see if we can get a qualifying. I don't think we can. I don't think we have enough about us to do so. Which is a shitter. Yeah, it's not going to be enough time to do so. In fact, getting level 3 on these will be a scrape. I wanted some qualifying. But it's going to be a scrape just to get this. Yeah. But it's fine. We do get double 97%. We are getting some good paces. We are going to get level 3 for the race trim and the super soft tyres. And that is all I can really ask for. That's all I can ask for. We do quite well there. And yeah, take it. We'll take it. Absolutely take it. 1 second. 1 second. may as well take the opportunity to plug my phone in while I'm here. Because, well, I'll probably need it. At some point, obviously not during the recording, but at some point. But we've done okay there. It doesn't matter about that because, well, it's practice. We got what we needed, apart from the qualifying. We'll get these guys set up, get them straight out. Now, I'm quite happy with our overall setup. I just need to get these tyres sorted out. That door is going to wind me the fuck up. Shouldn't be banging around like that. What I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is very, very quickly. I'm going to open the cunt. There's my door. There's my door, let's see. I'm going to open the cunt. Like about there, like so. And now, no banging. Wonderful. Yay. Yeah. Right. Anyway, let's take the qualifying. The only downside is my child will hear me. More than likely, because I can get quite animated. I can hear her with the baby monitor. She can't hear me when that door's shut. However, she will hear me now. And I just put her down to sleep not too long ago. We're just going to wait that a little bit longer. Hopefully the rain won't come. It takes nearly 2 minutes to get around the track. So if we send out Kyrone now. On nose. Put this slowed down. And optimization. Okay, beautiful stuff. Get you sped up. We're going to aim between the two E's as per. I need to get the thingy sent out ASAP. Right. Off you go, son. I can get away with putting him some, he is younger than me. And how did we do there? Probably could have got away with... Yeah, we needed to do that way earlier. No problems. We can get that sorted out. We can get that resolved. We're getting that aim between the P and the E this time. See, what I'm doing, I don't know if I've told you this before, what I'm doing, this Kyrone has the larger sweet spots. What I'm doing is I'm using him first to sort of judge when I can drop this back down. He's more than likely going to get in there. Overheat. I needed that even earlier. Wowzer. It's fine. See what we can do. Right, so Kyrone in 15th. Not the best start for him. He might get pushed back further. Only Book now out on the track. It's the only person who can get a result. And 8th. So 8th and 16th. Okay, that's not bad. It's a good thing that I didn't go for the big money sponsorship in the last episode. I don't know if you saw that. We had the option to take a £1 million a race sponsorship, but it did mean that we had to get to second in qualifying and races every time. And I don't know if we have the ability to do that, which we clearly don't because we got to 8. It needed to be second qualifying and racing. And we just got 8th and 16th, so no. No, we would not have had the ability to do that. So 39 laps this race, 25 to 27, 18 laps of fuel at any given time. We might be able to see this out on a lower fuel setting, potentially, but I doubt it. It probably will be a free pitter, so I'm just going to let them kill tyres. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to let them attack the fuck out the tyres. I'll try to conserve as much fuel as I can as we go in. But we will be killing the shit out of everything. Right. Let's get it sped up. Let's get this race underway. Book in 8th, Kyrone in 16th. So ahead of Book, while we are waiting just to go around, ahead of Book we have Lukamolan, Suchek, Bell, Farkas, Kafka Neves, Scheider and Davidson. Got a bit of work to do to get into the podium we want to do. Kyrone has Wittmann, Spengler, Kielwitz, Bourdais, Müller, Heidfeld and Costa before he reaches his teammate, and again we need him sort of in the top 6 probably in order to get the marketability boost, and on top of that to gain the points, because we do need points. We want points. Points make prizes. And here we go, race underway. Book already dropping down to 9th. Kyrone stuck in 16th. That's fine. Book regaining 8th, and then doesn't quite regain. Well, it doesn't gain a position. Kyrone up into 15th. Book is going to be pushing hard, trying to go for the middle of 2 drivers. Let's just quickly check out Kyrone, who is in 15th. He's trying to overtake Heidfeld, but is that's about managing to do it. Good, get in. It is windy as anything else. Book up into 4th. He's gained 4 positions since the start of this race, and he is on the arsehole of Blickenmoden right now. He should be able to gain a couple of positions. Kyrone up into 13th. There goes Book into the podium positions. Drops back again briefly, but he'll gain that position back. He's currently the fastest in that sector. Kyrone looking to gain 11th place here from Bourdais, does manage it. And he even picks up 10th place from Kielwitz, looking now to attack Christopher Evers from 9th. Look over here, has got the fastest lap of the race so far. He's just about squeezed out. Bleaky Molan for third. He's now in second, ahead of Scheider as well. And he is really close to Davidson. Kai Rowley gets himself up into 8th. Where's my mouse gone? There we go. So Kai Rowley now in 7th. Got back down to 8th because of a bit of a odd manoeuvre there from him on that corner. But what can you do? Book now up into first. So once he can get a bit of distance between him and the rest of the track, there is now a second between him and Davidson. We can drop him back. Keep him back on the field. He might just do that now. He's not going to overtake or attack anyone. He's 1.4 seconds ahead of Davidson, very, very quickly, gaining some traction. 1.5. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. If that goes below a second, we'll have a look at it and try to push it a bit more. At the moment, however, he is going to be pulling ahead, and that should be good. Touch wood. He'd have race 1. But, yeah. Kai Rowley up 11 places to 5th. Get in, boy. Get him going a little bit quicker though, mate. If you can go a little bit quicker and get up to 2nd, or even, 3rd would be fine. 3rd, 2nd or 3rd. Either or, both would be fine. Saboy's had a collision, he's now in the pit, so his race is pretty much done. He's going to be doing some repairs and also has to change his tyres. You're having vibrations here. You shouldn't have. You'll be fine. What you should be doing, however, is overtaking Scheider, which you got very close to doing. There we go. Get in. I just need you to get up into the podiums. I really need you to get up to the podium positions. We're going to go medium on Book's tyres. How far can you go on these? On his fuel. Got another 17 laps to go. That would bring us just over halfway. I think what we're going to do is let him carry on pushing on those tyres. I'm going to get Kai ready to push harder. We need him to catch the fuck up with everyone else. He is 5.5 seconds behind leader. He's nearly 2 seconds behind Davidson in second. Less than a second behind Bleaky Molan. Like I say, we do need him to be into the podiums in order to boost our sponsorship marketability levels. And that was a shit corner. He has dropped down 3 positions to 7th now, having run wide. Probably should have taken 3rd, but instead making a mistake. Maybe pushing him a little bit too hard. But at the same time, what else am I supposed to do if I need him to catch up? Let's drop your fuel consumption down to low, please, Book. Kai Rowley setting fastest seconds, 2 fastest seconds here. He's been stuck behind Scheider for 2 laps. You have indeed, but now you've overtaken him. And you get the fastest lap of the race. Should be able to. Book made it, and now it's Kai Rowley. There we go, the fastest lap of the race. He's back up in the 4th, where he was starting, but he's now 3 seconds behind Bleaky Molan. A good 3.5 seconds behind Davidson. Book, we don't need to worry about too much. He's just going to be coasting around, conserving his fuel, doing what he can just to increase that gap. It's 5.5 seconds ahead so far. Hopefully we can do a bit more of it. Kai Rowley, however, he is trying to gain a bit of distance between him and Scheider. Nearly 2 seconds there. And he's almost 2 seconds behind Bleaky Molan, so he has dropped that 1 second gap. However, Davidson, I think, might be pulling away a little bit. Hopefully a little tussle between Davidson and Bleaky Molan would cause them some issues. I mean, Kai Rowley can catch up. Kai Rowley setting a new fastest sector here. He's gunning for it. Really gunning for it. Second fastest sector. He should get another fastest lap. He is flying around this course. It's just a shame he can't do anything with it. This should be a new fastest lap. It is indeed. Kai Rowley sets a back-to-back fastest lap. Struggling to get past Bleaky Molan. Has a bit more to do, admittedly. He can probably get a few more laps out. He's got another 8 laps potentially. 6 laps worth of fuel, so I reckon 5 laps time. Maybe we'll bring him in, give him a new set of tyres and fill him up with fuel. Or just like him to get ahead of Bleaky Molan if possible. It looks like he's about to do it. On the inside maybe? Around the outside, around the outside, on the inside. Around the outside. Not quite getting there. That's it on the inside here though. Get in, son. You be conserving fuel here. No. No. You just do you, mate. You just do you. Try to get yourself ahead of Bleaky Molan. Try to catch up to Davidson. At the minute you're in podium positions, and that is good, but we need more. Once he's ahead of Davidson, he can start increasing the gap. That's the thing. He's faster. He's got a better car. He's a better driver. He is faster than Davidson. He just needs to get ahead of him and make the most of it. In fact, he's made another fast. Is that the third back-to-back fastest lap? That's incredible from Kyroli, considering he's had a tussle with other drivers as well. That is fantastic. Probably 2 laps and then we'll bring him in. Looks like Beacon Molin's coming in. Don't know about Davidson, but we're going to try and get another lap. Well, we're going to get the rest of this lap and one more out of Kyroli. I would like him to get ahead of Davidson before we pit. Need an undercut to pass. Oh, just do it. There we go. Lovely. Right, so yes, he'll be coming on in this pit. He'll be getting those tyres. That's not going to be enough to see you out, but that's fine. We get a fill up as well. We'll give you a... just checking the parts, it's fine. We'll give you a fast. We'll take the risk. And as for you, but you just carry on doing what you're doing. Right? You just have a leisurely drive around the track. Imagine it's a track day, and you're test driving a new car. Okay, you do that, and everything will be grand. Kyroli nearly a second ahead of Davidson already. I don't know if Davidson's going to pit on this one. His tyres are looking a lot better, so I can't imagine he will. But on the plus side, we do get ahead of him before we go into the pit. Might hold us in good stead. You never know. Some benefit in having the pit right here. Our pit being the first one there. I don't know why. I just seem to think it's a bit of a benefit. I might be wrong. It feels like it's a good thing. Right, let's go medium. We are going to have to refuel, but hopefully if we can keep the... so high. We know we're going to have to refuel and we're going to have to pit him in again, so I may as well take the opportunity. Right, I want you to attack on those tyres for maybe a lap, maybe just a bit more. Gain a bit of distance between you and Davidson. You're 7.5 seconds currently, but if you can make that just a 4, that'd be really useful. I'd like you to be able to come out of the pit in first place. Davidson is not pitting yet. He's been taking it easier on his tyres than, well, we have. But that's fine. That's not an issue. We know he's going to have to pit again at some point. We know we're going to have to pit again at some point. I know that Book will have enough on his tyres next time round to not have to come in. It's like 25 to 27, so it'll be 24. As long as he's got the distance, that's fine. It's just going to be fuel. That's going to be the issue for him. Reckons he'll be battling Marco Wittmann and Giancarlo Fisichella. I'm just going to take the balance, actually. I don't really want to fuck up here for him. Kyroli down at 16th, however. A few other drivers ahead of him, all going to have to pit soon. That's not a tremendous issue. We know we're going to have to pit at least one more time. Other drivers are going to have to pit at least one more time because of fuel issues. So, yeah, the only downside is that we're going to be making more tyre changes because we are, like I say, monstering the tyres. Be expected though. We need to do what we can. Davidson is not going into the pit. He's going to carry on round, but that's not too much of an issue. I should imagine that third place, oh well, now second place. Yeah, quite a few drivers have come out and carried on. Still within the points section, up into 9th now. So it's not, oh sorry, 10th. So it's not like a massive issue. A few drivers going to the pit. Kyroli, however, having not caught up yet, I mean, he did overtake 3 drivers in the pit, I think. Having not caught up yet is potentially a little bit of an issue. We're going to get Book to attack, overtake. Because all of these drivers are now going to pits, there are people in the pits, like Davidson's in the pit. But he's coming... Okay, so Soucek didn't pit, that's fine. What's the difference between us and Davidson? The Book 9, Davidson 4. So 4.5 seconds between the two drivers here. That is not great. I won't lie. We lost about 3 seconds on that. That's because of the amount of fuel we chucked in. Bourdais event pit. Siedler probably going to pit soon. Bergmeister and Soucek too. Once Book has got himself a bit more distance, 5.5 seconds now between him and Davidson. Right, we're going to go low and push. I want to try and gain as much as possible. That gap's going to increase. Kyroli up in the third now. I'm going to go high and push with him. So I don't know what... But Davidson's really giving it some welly. As is Scheider. Okay, so... Right, let's just attack these tyres. Screw it. I really need him to catch up. I want him to get in front of Davidson. I especially want him to have a bit more gap. It's only 6 seconds between him and Scheider. Which sounds good, but realistically it's potentially dangerous for me. Let's go ahead and speed this up. It's not going to be the most exciting of races, clearly. Need Kyroli to catch up, so we're going to keep an eye on him as that gap decreases. I think it is 2.8, 2.5, 2. Not really. It's not really decreasing. We're going to attack, overtake then, see if he'll catch up with him this way, and then we'll slow it back down. 1.5 seconds. Okay, so we're catching up to him now. As you can see here, let's slow it down. Dealovitz is going to have to pit soon. Booker's got himself a 7.2-second lead. So I'm just going to let him carry on pushing, and we're going to try and conserve his fuel as much as possible. Fuel is going to be an issue when it comes to pitting. Cairoli on the inside does pull ahead of Davidson. So we're going to let him, really going to let him push on the tyres. Not so much on the fuel. I'd like that fuel to dial back. He's going to give it some welling now, Davidson. There is a 9-second gap, 0.8-second gap, 0.9. Maybe we need you to push. Maybe we need you to push and just get away. So he's conserving and going neutral. Now, we've got a 2-second gap here. Okay, so now is the time to go medium. Let him run on these tyres as much as we can. Try to get that to a 3-second gap and then set with the fuel consumption now for late. Because I need to not have to fuel up so much. That's going to be the overriding issue that we're going to have. We'll keep an eye on that gap. It is 4 seconds now, that gap between Cairoli and Davidson. That's fine. Let's go push on those tyres. We are going to have to pit again. No, there's no doubt about that. It'd just be nice to not have to put so much fuel in and try to get a bit more out of these tyres if possible. If possible. Can't say that we will, but if it's possible, then great. We're only going to have to stick about 6 laps worth of fuel into Book's car, which can save us a nice bit of time. He has a 10-second gap over Davidson. Cairoli's got a 5-second gap over Davidson as well, which is not bad at all. I would like you to do... You know what? Let's go attack. Let's go attack. I want these guys to... I'd like another lap. Oh, actually, no, I don't want another lap at Cairoli. I want him to come in now. Get his 13 and a bit laps worth of fuel. Don't need to fix anything. Not going to go fast, just going to take a bounce. We're going to get him to come in now. I'm going to get him to attack on these tyres. I want Book to increase his distance. So there's only a 5-second gap there. Davidson, yeah, okay, his tyres are looking good, but I know he's going to have to come into pit for fuel. I know he's going to have to come into pit for fuel. I hope he's going to have to come into pit for fuel. So Cairoli is in the pit. He's going to have to get his tyres changed. He's going to get some fuel. He's going to drop a few positions. That's fine. It's not a massive issue. Could come out in the point still. He does in 7th, so that's fine. We're going to get him to go medium. We'll keep him attacking on those tyres. We know he can attack on those tyres. Book's got himself 11.5-second lead here. Again, it's just... I can keep him going for a little bit longer. He's on nearly 40% on these tyres. I am going to have to change him onto new ones. I would like him to not be overtook when he's in the pits. So I'm just going to keep him going for as long as possible. Nice new tyres. Got 11 laps to go. Cairoli can do quite a few with those 11 laps, like 24 to 26. We can just let him attack the hell out of those tyres. Does have slightly excessive fuel. I don't want to use it up completely. I would like to... okay, let's give him the attack. And he had a good spin out there. Wow. Wow. Didn't really drop much. He dropped a bit of time. He's kept hold of 7th for now, but he really did have a massive spin out there. Wow, okay. What happened to your fucking jet booster there, Bitman? How did you manage that? Why aren't you using that in your... why have you been keeping that? Been hiding in your back pocket the whole race, is it? Clearly been hiding in his back pocket the whole race. Right, so Book struggling to get past 24. So it's a boy at this point, really. Oh, you know what? I'm going to retire. Really. Being that far behind, there's nothing to be gained out of being here. Cairoli attacking Wittmann, which is fine by me. Let's go high. I don't really need him to attack and overtake. I just need him to go on high. Book can probably... You know, fuck it. Let's just not risk. Let's just take that. How many laps worth do you need? That'll do. This strategy will be in there 17 seconds. We're going to get to overtaken by Davidson. I'm not overly concerned. I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure, that Davidson's going to have to come in to get some fuel. I'll be very surprised because I don't know if you can make up 3 laps worth of fuel by just going low. You might be able to, but he's not been going low this entire race. He's not been going low this entire race. I know that. I've been looking. We do have some excess fuel. We are still in third. Pyroli is going to be struggling for a bit longer. Like I say, all of these other drivers should be having the pit. They should be having the pit. But let's just keep an eye on these cars. Speed it up a little bit. I'm going to get you to attack overtake. Just in case. Pretty sure in about 2-3 laps worth of time, we'll see drivers coming into pit. Pretty sure of it. Let's go to Kyroli, who not catching up to Wittmann at all. Wittmann's about to go into pit though. So is the people behind him. I don't know about the people ahead of Book. But Kyroli's now up into 6th after people going into the pit, you see. So, like I say, there's going to be a lot of drivers at the pit. Castro Neves, for example, he's going to the pit, yeah. Dushek, he's not. Scheider is. Davidson is already in the pit. So, yeah, I mean, now that you're in first, he's in first. So I can get him to go push high. Don't have to worry too much. Kyroli in 4th. Duchek hasn't pit yet, unless he's staying on those same tyres, which would be probably a silly idea. But we can get ourselves a first and a third. We could easily get ourselves a first and a third. It was we were 10 seconds behind Duchek. Book doesn't need to worry too much. We can get him to do that, and he can carry on. Kyroli, however, does need to push quite hard in order to get a third place. Hoping Suchek has to pit. Getting third would be really, really useful. I think 4th would be okay. There we go. Up in the third. Suchek did eventually pit. And we still have the excess fuel, but not much. Go medium. We'll carry on attacking with Kyroli, but let's go medium. You have excess fuel. You've got a 10-second lead over Davison. We're not going to catch up with Davison anytime soon. There's 5 seconds to go. I don't think that Kyroli has enough about him to gain 2 seconds in 2 laps. We're just going to speed up now. As long as nothing sort of goes wrong, you're not on low fuel. You're not on low fuel. 2 laps remaining, but 2 laps apparently. I can always drop you back a little bit, just in case, you know, do that, and then just go, there we go, you're fine. But, yeah, like I say, we're not going to catch up anytime soon. Low fuel, no it isn't. You got 2 laps worth of fuel. Apparently there's excess fuel, there is not. I think Kyroli crossed the line, got there just a little bit late. Crossed the line. Kyroli in 3rd. That's not a bad race, considering we started in 8th and 16th. We done incredibly well there. Messed up a little bit, I think. Probably could have got away with using less fuel, which made our pits faster. And we'd have probably shaved off about 3, maybe 4 seconds on Kyroli with regards to filling up if I hadn't had him, well, push forever. May not have needed him to push forever. But it's done now, so there we go. That's not a bad result. Kyroli gained 13 places and Book gained 7. So, yeah, I'd argue that is a successful race. We've got 2 podiums. You may disagree. You may say that 1st and 2nd is the only way of being successful in the race, but I think a 1st and a 3rd, I'm happy with that. Very happy with that indeed. I don't think we could have done much better there, considering the situation. Plus the fact I don't really like this one. But there we go, 1st and 3rd. That's not bad. It's good for marketability. Team marketability is really high, as it is. 53 points clear. 33 points clear of Davidson, Matteo, Kyroli. And overall, 113 points clear. I think the GT Championship's been fun. Pretty sure of it. I got told I suck there, actually. I just saw it briefly. I have to go back and watch it on the recording. But yeah, so someone said that Kegman GT suck. I mean, did they see what happened in the race? Apparently not. But there we go. We came first. I need the overarching marketability to go really high here. Yeah, that's enough. That's plus 30. We're at 94%. So we should get ourselves a nice... We only got 20 grand from that race. Jesus fuck. We don't make money at the minute. We need money desperately. We desperately need cash. I mean, we'll get a bit of cash for what we're putting aside. We'll get a bit of cash for winning the championship. But we desperately need cash. Otherwise, we've not got a car next season. Yeah. Yeah, we won't have a car next season if I don't get that sorted out. Right, interview of 11 Sports. Oh, good lord, this one I'm going to fuck up. Except the interview. What if I was a struggle? Could you have done better than 8 fair? He's happy. Thank you. Thank you. That's fine. That's fine. Right, pit crew. Don't really care too much. Elizabeth Kenyet. I'm retiring. No. Right, let's get the sponsorship sorted out. Car's been repaired. Well, everyone's idle, by the way. We can't afford to design new parts, and also I think we're okay. So give me 5 stars. You haven't. Okay, so that's a shit. That's shit. That is shit. They're all shit. That's just over 300,000 a race. I think that is better than this one. That is better than that, but it would require that we make sure we get 11 for above, and I don't think we have in every race. I'm pretty sure that one works out at like 360 maybe per race. I'll have a quick gander. I'll get the old calculator out. I could do it in my head, but that's just thinking, isn't it? You know, it's one thing I don't want to do today, and that's think all too much, and a bit of a headache. 330 grand. So it actually works out the same, but it's less. Yeah, sure. We'll just take it. It's just a shorter offer. See us through to partway through the next season. It does give us a bit of money up front. It does mean we're not gaining money per race, but we weren't gaining money per race on that anyway. I think we had an upfront sponsor. But yeah, everything's looking dandy. So we've got 2 races left. 2 races left. What do you get for first and second again? I can't remember off the top of my head. 25 and 18. So that's 43 points per race. So that's 86 points. But we've come first. It's just this up here. Even then, I'm not too sure if anyone can gain Book. I think Book's won the championship, because the most anyone can get is 50 points, and there's 53 points there. So Book has won the Drivers' Championship. We have won the VGT Championship, and that's without having to race anything else. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to call an end to the episode there. I'm going to go take some migraine or migraine relief pills, or whatever you want to call them. We'll be back at 8 PM on Monday. By the way, I do know there was an issue with the recordings going out. There was meant to be one last Friday, and it didn't go out. It ended up coming out on Monday. And then you saw Monday's episode on Wednesday. I'm aware of that. I fucked up. Tired man. I'm a busy man. This one is coming out on Friday. I'm recording it on the Friday. It's going up on the Friday, I promise you. But I'll be back streaming tonight, 8 PM on twitch.tv/Keg Man Plays. There'll be a description down below. So if you're watching that within the first few hours of this video coming out, you're more than welcome to join us. Drop us a follow. Hang about. We're a friendly bunch. And I'll see you again Monday. Take care. Bye-bye.